All right. Oh, it's got the design on the side. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry for any wobbliness or probably wobbliness. I'm trying a new setup and I'm not quite sure if this will work out because I think the little tripod is wobbling a lot, but we'll see how it goes and I'll adjust from there. Today I am unboxing the fall, or I guess the September Archer and Olive sub box. This one was called, I don't remember what this one was called. Oh, it's called Dark and Decadent Academia. I had to peek at the little paper. So it says on the front of the box, which this box is gorgeous, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous. I have saved a bunch of the boxes. I still don't quite know what I'm gonna do with them all, but I have saved all the boxes. I don't know what I'm using them for yet. They came in handy when we moved, but I'm still working on what I could do with the boxes. If anybody has any ideas, please let me know in the comments. I'll take any kind of suggestions. So it says, find the key, unlock the door, and sink into your favorite chair in the candlelit calm. Here you are free to indulge in all the best books, games, and pastimes, which sounds fantastic to me, so let's go ahead and open up. I did take off the plastic of the two things that were in here that had plastic on them, just because I don't really like the sound of crinkling plastic. I think it's a little annoying, but I am so excited to get into this box. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is the little card, Academia Dark and Decadent, and it's got the list of what's inside, but I'm gonna put that on the side for now. Also at the bottom, if you do get sub boxes, they have a little coupon at the bottom for 15% off your next order, and I always forget about those, so I have several that I haven't used yet that I really need to use, but we'll put that aside for right now. Let's see, let's start with, I guess we'll start with the sticker set. So I've got this sticker set that is 2 sheets, matte finish. A lot of people cared about the packaging, which I think the packaging is beautiful. I mean, look at that, gorgeous flowers at the bottom, but I don't necessarily want to try super hard to save it or anything. I just want the things inside. I have not really come up with a lot of ways to use the packaging, so currently I don't really do too much with it. But look at these. Oh, they're so pretty. I love these. I absolutely love Archer and Olive stickers and their designs on their stickers. They're just so beautiful. I love the books. I really like this. This is super pretty. This, I'm blanking on the name, Hourglass. I really like that. I love this cozy, kind of library reading corner. Absolutely love this. And I love this down here too, with the mushrooms in the little terrarium. Oh, so good. A lot of people use, Archer and Olive notebooks are kind of a staple in the bullet journaling community, so people use them to bullet journal, and most of the time, they say this amount of stickers is not enough to do a full, month or, weekly spreads or anything, because there just isn't enough stickers. Personally, I don't bullet journal too often. In fact, I don't really bullet journal at all, but I do a lot of other journaling, and this is the perfect amount for just a 1-page month, kind of, I guess, theme that doesn't really translate to the rest of the stuff that I do for the rest of the month, but I do just like to do little month pages and the month pages that have a theme, and this is beautiful. I also tend to use stickers like this in my review pages for my reading journal or in my TV journal, which are my 2 main journals, so I use them as decoration on the sides as well. This is the decorative tape. Sorry, I had it out of frame because I was looking at it really close to my face. The decorative tape. I do kind of struggle opening these sometimes. Oh, but that wasn't that bad. I really like this theme they've got going. I know it's dark academia, but sometimes the dark academia themes get a little muddled, but I think this one is very clear. I quite like it. I will put that box down. All right, you've got this set of books like set up, which kind of matches a little bit with the vintage library feel, like just kind of, you know, opposite feel, vintage library-esque with the different books stacked up. I really like that. It actually takes a minute. Oh, they copy the book spines, but they're not necessarily putting them in the exact same order. Okay, there it is. Found the repeat. That's pretty long, honestly. That's very long. Really nice. Absolutely perfect for a theme, for sure. Oh, we've got this checker pattern that's pretty much everywhere, all over the stationery. Pretty sure that's just the same all the way down. We have the chess pieces, which I don't really know anything about chess. I don't play chess, but I do love the chess aesthetic. And it looks like they kind of start and then flip and go backwards down the line for the pieces, which that's pretty cool. And the last one is those beautiful flowers over and over. How lovely is that? Ah, I love it. I find that I really like the washi tape for that Archer and Olive does. I like the thickness, but it still feels kind of papery, so it's easy to like pull apart. And I really enjoy the different designs and patterns that they have. I pretty much use Archer and Olive's washi for everything. The stickers I don't always get, but I do love their washi. Okay, I'm gonna like save the notebooks for kind of last. Oh, gel pens. I'm not a huge fan of gel pens. I find that I struggle to use them. Oh, this one's a bit tough. The packaging is just so good and so sturdy that sometimes it even just is a struggle to open. Ugh, okay, all right, hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, so we had gel pens in a previous box. I can't remember what box it was, but it was a while ago, I believe. I have those gel pens. I think it was in the winter box of 2022. The same one that had the cup, the first mug in it. I think that was the one. I have those gel pens, but I don't really use gel pens too often. I find that I struggle to find places to use them, and I don't have anything to swatch with. Okay, I guess I have this. So this is just a piece of paper. There's stuff on the bottom or there's stuff on the other side because it's my D&D page for a character that has leveled up, so I don't need this paper anymore. Let's see. We've got this pretty pink. This isn't technically Archer and Olive. Well, it's not Archer and Olive paper. But just to like kind of see what the colors look like. This is a kind of greenish. I mean, the colors definitely match the vibes and the aesthetic that's going on here. Especially this like blue and purple and the green. These are really nice. They're writing really smooth, which is something I like. Lovely. Next time I'll have to have some, yeah, that's my D&D sheet. Next time I'll have to have actual Archer and Olive paper, like an Archer and Olive notebook ready, but I didn't prepare it ready. I didn't prepare it because I wasn't quite sure, but I will next time, I promise, for proper swatching. We'll do proper real swatching on Archer and Olive paper. But the gel pens, I like the gel pens. I don't really like liquidy pens too often. I prefer like, I guess it's called ballpoint. I don't really know too much about pens. I'm not a pen connoisseur like some other channels out there, but I don't like the liquidy kind because it takes sometimes a long time for them to dry, and I like to just keep moving whenever I'm like in the journaling zone. So I don't want to have to wait for pages to dry to move on. So I prefer having things that either like felt tip that dry really quickly, or something that kind of like, this is gonna sound weird, but like digs into the paper and leaves an indent, like a ballpoint. I prefer that kind of pen. I used to prefer the ballpoint specifically because it would dig into the paper a little bit, and I used to have thin journals, like Moleskin's pages are pretty thin. Those are the previous journals that I used a lot. And having those, oh, these are metal tabs. Sorry, I'm doing too much at once. And having the page like crinkle when I like flipped it, I loved that. Absolutely loved it. So the ballpoint was able to do that, and gel pens and inky pens just didn't. So that's just why I prefer those ones. Okay, we have these metal tabs. These are really interesting. I like these. There's a key and a candle and some like geometric shapes. They're all like diamonds, all in different sections. I think that's a pawn, and a pretty flower. These are really nice, and they're like, yeah, they're metal. They're really nice. I don't use tabs too much. Like I said, I think this would definitely work for someone who does more daily journaling and has like very specific pages that they need to constantly flip back and forth for. I don't usually do bullet journaling, but I really like these tabs. I'll for sure find some use for them. I'm absolutely sure I will. And they're also just really nice, really pretty. All right, let's do this letter opener. Okay. All right. I love this packaging on this box. Look at that. And that was pretty heavy. That just came out there. Okay, it's like a full key. Oh, okay. I see. All right, I need some scissors. Let's see. Do we have any scissors close by? I do have scissors close by. All right. All right, here we go. It's pretty heavy, like it's pretty sturdy. It's held together with little magnets. They're not like super strong. If you like shake it a little bit, it'll fall, but I think that's totally fine. I have a toddler, so I would need to keep this completely out of reach because he will for sure want to play with it. But that's pretty cool. I don't usually get like, oh, sorry, it was all blurry. I don't usually get like handwritten letters from anybody, but I do get a lot of mail, a lot of bills. So I guess I'll open these up. I'll open the bills up with this now. It's quite nice. So I'll put that back in its little house here. Oh, we'll put that back there. Okay. And we have these collage paper pad. Oh, all right. I always like getting all the different things and then seeing how other people use them in their journals. Oh, again, I like these dark flowers. All right. All right, this is the front. Okay. I personally don't use a lot of collage paper, but I've been trying to figure out how to incorporate it more into my spreads, so I'm not mad about having any. And there's so many different images. Okay, so we have like, you know, coming in very like Victorian-esque, I think. Light coming in from the window with this chair. We have a full moon, this checker pattern that we've been seeing everywhere. A library with the ladder, just a gray sheet, the woods, music notes. I like this one. Purple sheets, which always for. Purple is my favorite color. Some like old looking, like I think this is more like, I guess, textbook-esque. Looks like textbooks or encyclopedia-esque. Oh, a very intimidatingly long hallway. Very old school academia. These pretty dark flowers. Ooh, writing, which I love this. I definitely want to try to use this. A lot of people will like, especially in like reading journals, will pull from like a book, like an old book that they have, and they'll rip out pages in the book and use that as like background writing stuff, and I can't do that. Destroying a book would destroy me. I can't rip up a book. I physically can't do it. Oh, and I think we're back to the beginning. Okay, yeah, we're back to the beginning. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I'll have to find a use for these ones because I don't usually, like I said, I don't usually use collage paper too much, but I really want to use more of my stationery, as I think we're all trying to do, use more of my stationery before I continue to just buy a bunch more. We'll stick that underneath here. How's that? All right, and now the exciting ones, the notebooks. Honestly, a lot, like a good 90% of the reason that I get the sub boxes is for the notebooks. They're just so beautiful, and they don't sell them as just a notebook you can buy in the store, in the Archer and Olive store. So they're kind of also exclusive, and that's a little bit of FOMO coming out in me, but I'll admit to it, I do feel the FOMO for Archer and Olive stuff specifically. So I will stay as a subscriber for the foreseeable future. Okay, these ones are a match for the old pocket library notebooks that they did last year in the vintage library collection, or the vintage library sub box, sorry, not collection, which was also in September of last year. And in that one, they had 2 pocket-sized library notebooks, and they were these like chunky ones. And these are just a continuation of that. And honestly, it'd be really cool if they did this kind of every year, just as expanding collection of the pocket journals. Look at this. They're really tucked in there because they are chunkers. Normally, these are A5 size, not A5 size, sorry, A6 size, so tiny pocket notebooks. And normally the pocket notebooks that they sell on Archer and Olive are only about 160 pages, I believe. But these are 192, which is way more. These are about the same size as the A5 notebooks that they sell now, but much smaller. So we've got 2 different designs. We have this red one with the checker pattern once again, with the beautiful, beautiful spine decoration. I'm not quite sure what those are called again, these like leaves, but these pretty leaf designs. And it's a vegan leather cover. And the vegan leather feels, because it's got like ridges and kind of bumps in it, so it's not like the smooth vegan leather, it's more textured, but I think it's still pretty good. This one, I think, is a linen or buckram cover, but it's got a kind of like gloss finish over it, so I'm guessing it's buckram. And this one has the chest piece on the front. Don't ask me what chest piece this is. I have no idea. It might be a rook, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure though, so don't ask me. And on the side, we've got the square boxes and more checker pieces, and it's just super lovely. This one, going back for a second, this one, the red one, has, I don't know if you can tell, but it's gray paper. It's not the typical white, stark white paper that we usually have. It's gray, and I think that's pretty cool. I love these tiny little pocket notebooks. I have found a use for one of them, the lined one from last year, but I haven't found a use for the other one quite yet. And now I have 2 more that I need to figure out a use for, but I absolutely love them. And then this one, this blue one, has craft paper in it, which I don't have a notebook with craft paper in it. So I'm really intrigued about how to use this. Honestly, I think it's really cool looking. I don't know why I immediately feel like pirate themes with the craft paper color. But I don't know that this notebook screams pirate. But I think the craft paper is really interesting, and I would like to experiment, see what I can do with that. These are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. So I'll put those right there. And we've got the box over here, but I don't know if you can see that. And finally, the last one. I know it's not completely in frame because I've got a bunch of other stuff all over the sides here. But then the last thing in this box, which is the A5 notebook that they usually always have. They always have at least one other kind of notebook size, and then usually an A5. And this one doesn't have a name. Oh wait, yes it does. It says Decadent Notebook, A5 Decadent Notebook. And I love this box cover. Really pretty. I like the subtle colors. All right. Oh, it's got the design on the side, on the corners, and those beautiful flowers that we've been seeing everywhere. Oh my gosh. This is so nice. I don't even know how to describe this. So like, it's vegan leather, I'm pretty sure. And the flowers are like printed on to the vegan leather. So it looks like, I'm basically saying it looks like the flowers are part of that vegan leather cover. But then these designs around the outside and all of the like fancy like swirls and decoration on the sides here, those it looks like gold like paint. It's not gold paint, I'm pretty sure, because it's not like, it doesn't fleck off or anything, but it looks like gold paints that they like put on. And you know when like you do a little bit of extra paint, it dries like a little puffy and it's got like the texture on top. That's what it feels like and looks like. And it's all over. Oh, look at that spine decoration. That's so beautiful. And then the back has the same like thing, just not without the picture in the middle. That is so gorgeous. Honestly, I don't even know what I would do with this. Oh, there's gold edges. I didn't even notice that. There's gold gilded edges as well. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, and of course I had to see what was in the inside. I don't know what this design is called. I feel like it has a name. Like the fleur de lis is not, this is not the fleur de lis, but like it reminds me of that, and I feel like there is a name for it, but I cannot think of it. If you know what it's called, please let me know. I would love to know. And we've got our nameplate cover. Same thing, the little ones had these too, I saw them. The little pockets in the back, of course. I label all my notebooks to make sure that I remember where they came from. So in the box, probably in the inside cover, I'll put that this came from the sub box, from the September 2024 sub box, and then I'll also probably put that in here and the name of this notebook, if I can find it, which is on the back of this box, so it's all good. This is so beautiful. I genuinely am not quite sure what I would even do with this one. This reminds me of like a fairy tale book. So like maybe some kind of like novel Bible. Currently I'm not working on a novel, but I do have a novel idea that has spanned since I was in college, which is, good Lord, we're heading almost to a decade since I've started college anyway. But this is so beautiful. I'll have to think on what I'm gonna do with this one. But yeah, that is the entirety of the Archer and Olive sub box for September. I'm pretty sure, at least with the time I'm filming this, I don't know if it'll be true by the time I post it, but by the time I'm filming this, and I'll check, you can check the description, because I'll definitely make sure to put that information in there, where you can buy the sub box if you would like to buy this one or subscribe for the next one, which also, it does subscribe you for the next one, which will be in December of this year of 2024. So if you like any of these items, or if you want the sub box yourself, I'll link it in the description below, where you can check it out. And yeah, I absolutely love this. Again, I will be probably a subscriber for as long as I am physically able to be a subscriber for Archer and Olive. These are so pretty. I need to put these on my shelf. I don't usually use these ones on my shelf, but I need to put these journals on my shelf with the rest of my notebooks. I'm definitely about to do that right now. And then of course, put all my stickers away. Since I've opened it, I've opened the floodgates. I'm now gonna use every single item in this box. So yes, thank you for joining me on this unboxing, and hopefully you'll join me in my next video. I'm going to try to film and start uploading a lot more again. So yeah, stay tuned for my channel, and I hope to catch you around. Bye!